now
Yeah.
that we know, I kind of want to know, and it's fun because we've heard so many different stories regarding draft night, the
Mhm.
draft night experience for everybody, whether it was, hey, I wasn't even, I wasn't paying attention at all. Huika Mitchell, we had him on not so long ago. He was, I believe his wife was giving birth to their child draft night. So he was actually getting some food with his sister. So let's hear your story on draft night.
So it was a draft during that day. I was actually during the daytime, and it was, of course, it was in, spring in Houston, Texas. You never know what you're gonna get. And it was hot and it was humid. And I remember that the air condition was off in our home. So I had some friends and family over, and I was just watching the board. I was watching, to see if I was going to get drafted. And going back, remember I got invited to the Senior Bowl, and I actually started in the Senior Bowl. And as fast forward to draft day, I start seeing some of these corners that I started in front of at the Senior Bowl get drafted. They start coming off the board. And I was like, oh man, so I started getting nervous, and so I was like, man, what can I do? What can I do? And me and my mother started passing out popsicles to the people that were in at the house, so we were passing out these popsicles, and I had my phone on me at the time. And as I got, passing out like, 4 or 5 popsicles, I got the phone call, and it was the San Francisco 49ers, Dave Ron. I will never forget Dave's name. And Dave was like, hey, man, how would you like to be a 49er? And I don't know, my brain just cramped up, and I just said, yeah. I said, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I said that like 40 times. And he said, well, let me get you on to, our head coach, Coach Steve Mariucci.
Mm.
And man, I was just, so before the call, I mean, when I got the call, I walked into the garage, and, as I'm talking to Dave, tears just start rolling down my cheeks. And I was like, man, this is finally my opportunity to, you know, live my childhood dream and, get drafted. So that was pretty much the draft story for me.